Hey guys, so this is the first video that we're actually making just to kind of give you a look around where we make our battle reports, kind of a bit of a studio tour as it were. It's not really much of a studio to be honest, but maybe you'll find it interesting just to sort of see how we're playing and what our setup's like and so on. So I'll just give you a little walk around and maybe just talk a little bit about the things that we're doing. So we've our gaming table. This is actually our garage. It's like it used to be a stable many years ago. You can see the partitions around here. These wooden beams, like these used to be partitioned off, and I think they used to keep horses and hay and all sorts here. So it's got that kind of rustic, authentic feel to it. So what we've done is we've set up our gaming table just here. This gaming table is scratch built. I'll probably do a quick video on building a gaming table at some point. It's fairly simple. It's like 4 2-foot by 4-foot sections, and I've basically just, if you can see under here, I've used some whitewood beams and MDF and just tacked the MDF on into these sections. Then I've got a bolt with a wing nut at each end and the middle to connect these tables together. So if I ever need to move the board, that packs up quite nicely in the back of my car. So just put them 4 sections together. And also if I want to play like a 4x4 or something, I can just split the table in 2. But most of the time we find it's actually good to have the extra widths for books and dice and so on. So that's our gaming table. We've also got over here, we've got kind of the painting or the airbrushing station and a little computer there just for some background, watching movies and stuff while we play. This is my compressor down here. It's a Sillair 50D. I'll also do a video on this because I don't think there actually is any on YouTube or any good ones showing this type of compressor. And it's quite a nice one for airbrushing. It is a bit pricey though, but I'll do a separate video to cover that. So I've got my little airbrush pegged up there on the post. And over here, this is kind of the little table for spraying on. So it's quite good because it's quite airy in here, so the fumes don't really sort of build up. And then over there, that's just another table for storing stuff. I've got the Space Hulk models undercoated and base painted there, or just some sort of pre-highlights. And then over here we've got some plastic shelves with some of our models and games. So there's Tyranids. We've got quite a large Battlefleet Gothic collection here at the bottom. I'll just give you a quick look at it. Got a Battle Barge, Adeptus Mechanicus battleship, 2 or 3 Chaos battleships. There's a Planet Killer there. That's a Ramillies class starport at the back, and some other cool miniatures. Who doesn't like spaceships? And then behind that we've just got it's kind of a store for terrain and other bits and bobs. Got some empty carry cases. And then some other lighting bits, a light box used for taking photos, still photos. And we've been doing a lot of playing around with the lighting in here. So for those of you who've made battle reports before and played around with your lighting, you'll know all about this, but it actually takes a lot of light to get, to illuminate a full 6x4 or 8x4 well. And it doesn't help for us being in the stable. We don't have white walls. We've got wooden dark walls that absorb light rather than reflect it. So when we first came here, we actually added a couple of fluorescent lights up on top. I looked into LEDs, but the cost and the power, fluorescent seemed to be kind of the most cost-effective bang for buck way of getting semi-decent lighting. So we also did a little bit of experimentation here You probably think we're crazy when you see this, but we were trying to make sort of tin foil reflectors and trying to bounce the light back onto the table. Kind of turned our stable into a bit of a spaceship, but it doesn't work too well the way that we've got it set up. We just haven't took it down. But you can see we're trying everything here. And the other thing that we've got is this white sheet. This is just a little, like, kind of very thin netting, using that to diffuse quite a big halogen light here. So these are the outdoor lamps, you know, the ones that they're kind of semi-waterproof, and they're quite good. It's quite a yellowy light, and we use it to kind of shine onto the, well, almost at 45 degrees onto the table, and you get some nice effects on the models. I'm not sure if you've picked that up on the camera or not on the previous videos, but yeah, we've been doing a bit of playing around. They're quite power hungry, but they're it certainly feels like they add a lot of light to the room. So that's pretty much it. That's just the front door out into the garden. And this is kind of where we film. So I've got a tripod set up here. Usually we do all our intros like this. And then I'm just holding the camera going around the board. So I hope you find this video insightful. If you've got any questions on tinfoil or fluorescent lights, feel free to fire away and I'll try and give you my 2 cents on the subject. We're still trying to modify our setup here and improve our lighting, improve our sound, improve the way that we're taking these battle reports. But you know, we've just started, so I think we're doing kind of okay for the amount of time and effort that we've put into it so far. So there you go.